A Florida man by the name of Lee Wollard has been sentenced to 20 years in prison for defending his daughter from an abusive boyfriend. Now, the family had taken this 17-year-old homeless boy in to help him out. Now, that seems pretty nice of Mr. Wollard to do. Now, the incident happened when the 59-year-old man was awoken by a fight between the two teenagers. He had heard his daughter cry for help, and that's when he grabbed his .357 Magnum, confronted the boy, and shot a warning shot. Right? He shot a warning shot at the wall. He said, quote, "The next one is between your eyes." Now, the situation is, the boy is unhurt, the daughter is unhurt, nobody is hurt. And ironically, that same boy, the 17-year-old, argued, "Hey man, no hard feelings, let him go." And yet, this man still gets 20 years. Now, 20 years in Florida is the mandatory minimum, or at least it was. So what happened here? Now, I just said that it was the mandatory minimum, so obviously Florida had to have gotten rid of that, right? Well, they did. And that happened after the case of Marissa Alexander. But apparently it was too late for Mr. Wollard. Now, originally, he was offered a pretty good deal. Probation without jail. But since he argues that, hey, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't hurt anybody. All I did was shoot at my own wall. Okay? Which I agree with. He didn't do anything wrong. In my book, he did nothing wrong. But he decided to not do a plea bargain. Why do a plea bargain if you haven't done anything wrong? He said, quote, "It never dawned on me that I would lose because I hadn't done anything wrong. I protected my family and I didn't even hurt anybody." Now, the irony here is that Florida is one of your stand your ground states. Meaning that if you kill someone while standing your ground in self-defense, you could very well get away with it without facing charges. But God forbid you shoot at a wall. This whole situation makes no sense whatsoever. It's crazy. Now, of course, Wollard's only hope is to avoid prison time for this non-crime is to appeal to clemency or for clemency from Governor Rick Scott. Oh boy, well, that's not good. Now, seeing how that hasn't exactly worked out well for Miss Alexander, this whole thing could go either way. Marissa Alexander, by the way, is facing 60 years for firing her warning shot. Yes, prosecutor Angela Corey decided to pile on 40 more years to that original charge. Oh, wow. So even so, Mr. Wollard is actually taking the prospect of 20 years in prison with stride. He said, quote, "As bizarre as it sounds, if this is what the state of Florida requires of you to make sure your family is safe, I'm willing to do it. It's a bargain. I've got 3 family members, my 2 daughters and my wife, and they're alive. They're alive because of this. It's a bargain. 20 years is a bargain." I don't necessarily agree, but look, what I do agree with is we need to let this guy go. Look, and while you're at it, we need to let Marissa Alexander go too. Okay, these are 2 cases of incredible injustice that need to be put right.